日本ニュースタイムへようこそ。
ともこです。
Okay, Tomoko does not want to do this story, right? Because it's so dark and you know, it's depressing. But we had another kind of negative, well, depressing crime, and this is a yukuefume.
はい、行方不明。
Yukuefume is when someone disappears, missing people, right? So this woman disappeared last November, November 11th. She left work and then poof, she vanished. And the next day, her family said, "Hey, we want you to look into this, right?" And just the other day, I guess two or 3 days ago, they arrested this guy. He's a shacho.
社長さん。
He's a president of a company, and actually he'd been interviewed on TV, and he's like, I don't know anything about her. I know what you know from the television, you know. But what happened was they found her personal belongings.
所持品。
Her personal belongings, her 所持品.
所持品。
所持品, and her kuruma, her car, in a completely different place. In Mitakecho, Gifu Prefecture, which is really, it's like 20 minutes away from where we are, right? And they found her body.
女性の遺体を発見。
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And it was in a gutter, and I was surprised because
そう、溝にだね。
they said
溝に底。
Yeah, they found her body in a gutter, and they just found the bone, so they figure it's pretty old. And it's really confusing. So apparently this shacho, his family had a company, and that company was being sued by the company that she worked for. And her name is Aikawa Hinae. So they were suing her. 訴えを起こす。
訴えを起こす。
訴えを起こす。Which is doing a lawsuit. So they were suing for 20 million yen.
20 million yen.
That's a lot of yen. 20 million. Yeah.
2000万円か。
2000万円. Yes. Yes. And at first they think that she was
略取された。
She was 略取された. She was abducted because of 80, which is money. They wanted 80 目的, which is mean they were after the money, or 加害目的.
加害.
The police were like, it's either this or maybe both, you know, either this or that or both. And kagai is they wanted to injure her. So that's kind of a weird word. Like just the intent was just violence. But it's happening up the street, and they arrested 2 容疑者.
2人の容疑者.
容疑者 is a suspect. They arrested 2 of them, and they're looking into the 事件の背景. They're looking into the background of the event to see if they can find out what else happened.
よくわかってないでしょまだ.
Yeah, but it's a breaking story still happening. But a lot of vocabulary words here are pretty useful for me as well as I'm preparing these videos. But another thing that I could not find information on, but maybe someone else can. I remember a few years ago there were reports of how many hundreds of thousands of people disappear every year. And even in Japan, which is weird because it's an island. You know, and some people think, some people think that they disappear on purpose, that they just run away from their families. Right? But in this case, of course, it was unfortunately a murder. And actually, I found a company that you can pay to help you disappear. And they will change your name and all that crap. And I guess I have the same things in other countries as well. They chose to become yukuefume. They just disappear. They owe money to the Yakuza or something like that. But a pretty interesting story as a result of this sad story. So check out that in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.
はい、ありがとうございまし
Be
た。
back soon with something a little bit more cheerful.
そうですね。
Until then, bye-bye.
さよなら。